guys, so I have a first impressions slash demo review for you guys. This is on the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. I picked up the colour in 103 True Ivory. I am never an ivory in any other makeup, foundation, anything. So I originally looked at the darker colours and they were way too dark. I think I'm sitting around a MAC NW20. It's a little bit dark for me, but I'm sitting around that at the moment. So I don't know if this is going to match me at the moment. I really don't have a tan. Here in Australia, if you're watching this in the US, we cannot go and exchange or return makeup products. So if you buy the wrong colour, it's basically tough luck. So fingers crossed. If not, if it's a bit too dark, then I'll just buy a lighter colour and mix them, or just wait to use this when summer comes, because we're going into winter soon. The reason that I wanted to pick this one up in particular is I love a matte finish because my skin can be quite temperamental. So in winter months it can get quite dry. Any other time of the year I'm like oily, but I still do quite like a matte sort of finish in my foundation look, I guess you could say. I'm just going to do like a first impressions review, which I have never done before, so this is my first one. I apologize if I'm a bit all over the place. Hopefully I cover everything that is needed. I am going to apply it with my favourite foundation brush. This is the one I always use. It's the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki brush. These brushes are amazing. They are so soft, and this one is just such a quick and easy brush to use for your foundation. It's just so effortless and it buffs it in really nicely. I'll just go over just some of the claims on this. So it's a lightweight shine control liquid mousse foundation. Now it says that it's a feather light liquid mousse which blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. Silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte baby soft finish. Lightweight texture, won't feel heavy or greasy. I love the packaging. I have to say it was a lot smaller than I had expected it to be for some reason. I thought it was going to be bigger. It's 30 mils, so it's 1 fluid ounce. I'll just open it up. So it just has a squeezy tube. Now I'm in natural daylight, so I'm sitting right next to the window, so normally this side of my face is just a little bit darker and I get shadows and stuff because of it, so I will definitely try my best. Now what I might do is just put some on my hand and sort of go do it that way. So it is really moussey, you can even sort of hear it. So that's just a quick close-up. Okay, so even though it looks quite moussey, it doesn't drop. So it's quite thick. I've used other foundations like the Revlon Photo Ready, which was like a mousse consistency, and as soon as you touch the brush into it, it sort of, it's like it was filled with air and it just dropped. So, and that hasn't done this, so that might actually be a bit too much. But anyway, we will get into it. I am actually just going to put my hair up, just so, I should have done this before, I didn't think, sorry guys. Alright, okay, let's go. Wow, okay, holy moly, okay, I put way too much on. It has huge coverage. Holy wow. It is like a full coverage on me anyway. It blends amazingly. Oh my god, it really is really smooth. So I'll try and just do one side of my face so I can sort of compare and show you guys. It feels really light on the skin, I have to say. So my first impression is, whoa, it feels thick, but once you blend it out, it honestly feels really smooth and thin. And the coverage is just, I mean, I put a little bit here when I was spreading it out, but I mean, you can see all the redness and my freckles and... Okay, so we'll keep going. I seriously have way too much on this brush. So yeah, alright, we'll keep going. It doesn't have a smell to it, not that I can tell anyway. I actually think that this colour is pretty good. I'm glad that I was really close to getting the next shade up, because I was a little bit worried about this being too dark, but I have to say I'm really glad that I didn't, because if it was any lighter, I just don't think it would sort of blend. Oh my god, how funny does that look with all my freckles? They're just, I can't get over how well, I guess how full coverage this is. This is crazy. This is amazing though. I think I got this on special. I think it was like $10 something, and I think full price it's normally $15. So that's the whole reason I decided to pick it up, because I never buy, sorry my ears are all red, I never buy like drugstore foundations or makeup really in general unless they're on sale, because I can't justify paying the full price when I know how much prices are in the US. So, and I'm pretty sure these Stay Mattes are like $5 there, and that's their normal price. So, but anyway, so I'll just finish off my forehead, and I still have way too much on my hand, and I'll show you guys. I'm just going to do a little bit more under my eyes to see if I can get away with no concealer, because I tend to get some dark circles, but also I have like some little sunspots that sort of sit over here and here. God, my ears, that I can feel that they're hot. So please ignore them. Okay. And then just a bit more on my jawline. It's definitely a buildable foundation. Okay, I'm just trying to... I mean, it looks beautiful. When I'm looking from sort of here, it's a gorgeous foundation, but when I look up close, it's one of these foundations that you can tell that you have foundation on, especially on my nose. I'll just wait for it to focus. I don't know why, but it's like patchy on my nose. Can you guys see that? Sort of like on the tip, and I haven't touched it, and I've got a clean foundation brush, so I'll zoom out a bit more. I mean, to be honest, like, you don't really go around, you know, looking at yourself like this, you know, only because I'm being picky. I'm sort of, you know, really paying attention to that. So it has really amazing coverage. I really love the look of it. I think it looks beautiful. This would be a really great foundation for, like, you want a quick and easy foundation look and you're going to run some errands, and you know, you want something no fuss. So It didn't completely cover my sunspot. You can kind of see, like, it kind of looks like a bruise. You can see it a little bit there, but overall, I mean, from that blob, I still have that much left over. So you definitely don't need, you don't need much of this. It really spreads and goes a really long way. I think my impressions of it so far are that I do really love it. I'll be interested to see what happens with my nose. Like maybe when I powder, maybe that might sort of help fix it. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this is a really great match. I wouldn't want it any lighter or darker, definitely. I mean, that's a perfect colour match. Well, I'm neutral tone, so I'm not warm and I'm not cool, so I'm neutral. And this is absolutely perfect for me. It's the perfect shade. But for winter coming up, I'm going to get paler, and I know this will be perfect. So I am super duper happy that I picked that up. So happy. So I'm just going to finish off. I will check back with you guys later on and sort of let you know what I think about it. Hey everyone, so I've done some filming and it's been quite a few hours since I applied the Rimmel Stay Matte, and so I'm just going to have just a quick look. I mean, in the camera it still looks pretty amazing. I've changed my lip color heaps of times. I mean, it's settled in some of the lines around my mouth. I did have to powder it, you know, because I do get quite oily. But I have to say, considering I didn't apply any concealer, it's done a pretty good job, I have to say. I don't have any separating. So typically with a lot of foundations, I find that especially around like oily zones on my chin, the foundation starts to separate and you just see the skin underneath. And I know I was a little bit worried about that with my nose when I first applied it, but once I put some powder on, it seemed to be fine. I mean, some areas look like they've sort of come off a little bit, like here. So I think I have touched my nose, and I think some of the, I don't know if it's the powder or the foundation, but it's come off. It doesn't really seem to be doing it anywhere else, so maybe that was just a bad spot, I'm not sure. Spots like that, normally you can sort of fix it up with a bit of powder. I'll just see. Yeah, so it clears up pretty well. So my overall thoughts, really great colour match to me. So that was the 103 True Ivory. I'm a little bit lighter than MAC NW20, so it's a really great winter colour for me. I haven't obviously worn this in a full entire day, so I'd be interested to see the wear test on it of an entire day. For the moment, I mean, for a quick and easy, cheap foundation, I think it's really amazing, and I really quite enjoy it. I hope you guys like seeing this sort of first impressions demo. Please let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.